And I'm back. Sorry, I just had to jump out from the commentary there. And as a little brag, I had to play a poker tournament, just won a World Series entry, and made Supernova status on PokerStars at the same time. So I'm pretty psyched about that. So where was I? Right, so they just defeated our Tower Rush, and we did a little extra damage than we'd normally be able to do just because we got to kill those Huntresses. So at this point they probably think they're back in control. And they're heading down to my base to attack. But this Huntress has found something else.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So it looks like they don't have control at all. They're kind of in between. Should we defend the rush? Should we continue with a push here?
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So they decide to make a move at my base here. Unfortunately, he's sitting in sight range. Fortunately for him, he's sitting in sight range, so I'm already prepared for this. And I got peasants here to repair.
Our allies' town needs help.
And we TP in. So they fail at that push. Meanwhile, we're getting closer and closer and closer. Teal comes in with his ballistas. But once again, this is something we have knowledge about, they don't. He just has 4 ballistas. Ballistas are only kind of like 2/3 of a siege unit, because they're only 2 supply, and they're lesser damage and lesser hit points. And, okay, we got our siege kind of dancing out in the middle of nowhere there. But typically we know we're doing better here. We have a tower protection, we have lots of peasants to repair with. And again, suiciding all their Huntresses into our towers. They really should give up the Huntress production. Even archers would be a better idea at this point.
Our allies' town needs help.
He decides to come around back and try to take out the barracks, which is kind of unique. It's a smart idea. But again, he's here with no protection. And he's just losing losing ballistas just from a single elemental, basically.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Town Hall, sorry, Tree of Ages is almost down.
Our allies' town needs help. Our champion has fallen.
And Tree of Ages is gone, and so are most of their ballistas, including the one that just suicided there. So yeah, not so good shape for them. Looks like they're going to try to creep out this base here and set it up as a new base for blue.
Goddess, light my path.
So again, besides that split second in my base, they've been on their toes the entire match, like on their back heels. They haven't been able to go offensive, they haven't been able to go creeping, they haven't been able to play their game. And here they go sending out again. They ping my base, and what they run into? Yet another tower rush. They kind of caught this one in production. But one tower made up, and there's a bunch more about to complete.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So now blue is down to 2 Huntresses. Teal's got a 1 ballista and a hero. Setting up some AOPs for counter tower, which is good if you're going to get into a siege war. But they're not going to be able to win the siege war with 1 base against star 3. And especially we have the knowledge to have lots of repairing peasants and lots of towers. Yeah, things are not looking good. And you really got mass up ballistas. They're really just not strong enough against catapults. Not to mention our catapults have an upgrade on them. And they're starting to quit the game.
We're under attack!
that is game.
Work complete.
So yeah, I think that really showed what it's like for our opponents. Like, yes, our strategy, it plays at a deficit. It doesn't have the advantage, but just the advantage of surprise attack and us knowing what's coming and them not knowing what's coming. Keep them on their back heels, keeping them doing things they're not used to doing, and just things they don't have experience with. And I think that really showed, if nothing else, maybe not the power of our strategy, but the frustration our strategy can do to other people. I mean, honestly, I don't know how they even stayed in the game that long. If I ran into something like that and I was used to playing standard, I'd just get pissed off and leave. So, hopefully that replay was somewhat informative. And yeah, I guess I'll stop talking, and this is the end of this. Thanks, everyone. Bye.